Appetite. Stop back here at the end of the grandstand, get some Washington County Farm Bureau hand-dipped ice cream. Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, cookies and cream, you name it. Get ready to use those wrestling tire earplugs or your fingers because the green is out for Phil Jones on the attitude adjuster. Fans, you definitely see that the right rear engine is getting a little extra fuel, and I don't believe the front one was quite getting enough, but we'll see what he thinks. And I can't tell you much about 24 points because of rainouts and what have you. All we're worried about is how they do here tonight, isn't that right? Smoke car fans, watch this thing. Boy, it's rich. Boy, it is hot enough to fry eggs on every one of those pipes now. Definitely need to get him unhooked and get a tow tractor or vehicle. And we'll be. And Andy's down there, and he's got that hooked up, and the dog leash going to that safety cable. And he's telling Phil Jones to tighten her up, and Darren Allison to get it ready. Now here's the third and final one, the attitude adjuster, Chevrolet Power. Well, better than the first time. How about a hand for Phil Jones, fans? Turned on, and you get a bird's eye view out across that hood and that exhaust pipe of this baby booking down the track about 28 mile an hour. Here comes 4,000 horsepower with Tara Moore Brittner in the seat from Williamsport, Maryland. It's called More Agitation. Very nice. How about a hand for the home girl on the track here tonight? First of 5. And this engine's going to be going over 5,000 RPM, burning alcohol, no smoke. But another one pushing up to about 4,000 horsepower out of Lothian, Maryland. It's called the 6-shooter. Super stock New Holland power. circulate cool air around the cylinder walls. Removing the freeze plugs is like opening the wind wing on your old truck. You get a little bit of air going through it. Here we go, the homeboy Steve Beckley with Up in Smoke. Definitely no slouch. How about a hand for him? $283.55 for the 8 out for Davy Moore's One More Deer. Let's see what happens here real quick for the final one. Thomas Bedgar with the Patriot 1066 International Super Stalker, 504 cubic inch with 2 turbos. See how quick a little bit of water goes. You got a little fire underneath that tractor. The sparks were flying off the clutch. $248.83. How about a hand for Thomas Bedgar, fans? He's a very nice guy and a tough. Wheel balancer and what have you. The first of 10 got the green flag, and it's called Betting on Green. Alan Lynch from Baldwin, Maryland. Getting enough fight to buckle the tires. How about a hand for Alan Lynch? We'll let the officials talk to him and the sled operator and see what they think. Listen to that Cummins. Paul Richardson of Pilesville, Maryland with the buzzard bait. Cummins sporting the Oliver. Here comes a tough one. One to build into a pulling tractor, and we have a couple of them in this class. Doug Heyman, Boonsboro, Maryland. 1993 makes him our new leader. 319. I believe he's your new leader. With After Hours 2. How about a hand for him, fans? He'll never forget that maiden voice, will he? 322. With tractor pulling back in 1975 at about the same age that this young man is. Weapon axe, a 4455 Tiger stripe comes here. Things. How about him for Paul Richardson? '22 Hot Farm Points Champion and Rookie of the Year. Up now, Brian Morrison with the Shed Shaker 1206. Fans, make some noise for him. Greenberg. RPM's going away there real quick. When the rule states if you got out of the throttle by the 100-foot mark, you can have a second attempt. We'll see what J.R. Richardson tells him to do. And he's red. He went too far. Unhook him. Give me a 162.46 is the disappointing distance. Garrettsville, Maryland, with a 1466 called Toxic. For all you binder fans. All right, hope for the best. Not as bad as I thought, but you can see the water flying off the tires. How about a hand for Allen Lynch, man?